Hmm, that was an outstanding lunch. Superb. I think, to be honest, there's something driving a wedge between me and Derek. It was a metaphor. Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. It is still May. We need to get the sorghum in this month. We've got a lot of work to do to get the rest of that field cultivated, and then to get the sorghum planted as well. I suppose if I was to start cultivating, once I get halfway across, I could start Derek off on the seeding, couldn't I? Well, it may be more than halfway across when it comes to the cultivating, because it takes a while. Yeah, we're gonna have to get at least halfway across first before we start Derek off on the seeding, I think. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very slow process. Not a very tight turning circle on this thing. Right, let's go into a time lapse, and oh, this is painful. I shall see you shortly. Right, well, I would say that that's a big enough area for Derek to get started. I think what we'll do, if we outline a box for him to do, he should be alright. Right, I'll leave that there for now. Let's jump over to the John Deere. Probably best if I take the front loader off, because you know what Derek's like. Refuse to drive it because there's something in the way. And then we'll pop the weight down here. He's never driven the John Deere before, so let's hope he's alright with it. But like I say, if we do him an outline first, the planter can't do sorghum, can it? No. So I've got a little bit of seed and a little bit of fertiliser. I don't know how much this has got in it already. Oh, it's got a fair chunk in it already. I'll probably, actually while I'm here, just top up the seed. There we go. And let's top up the fertiliser as well. Well, there wasn't much in there, but it's nearly filled it, so that's okay. It's quite a big drill, so it's probably going to catch up to me in no time at all. But like I said, if I do an outline for him to stick to, then we'll send him a text message and tell him that there's some work for him to do. Right, I think I just need to lower this down. Oh, of course. Got to select sorghum. There we are. Sorghum to be planted. Look at that. Lovely dark ground there where we're getting the fertiliser in as well. Now I need to try and keep the corners as, well, cornery as possible. Because we know that radiuses and curvatures do confuse Derek quite a lot. Ah, do you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't bought the field info for this bit. That's important. There we are. Good. Okay. So head across the top. Keep the corners as cornery as possible. And we want to get across to where we can head straight down. About there. Let's do a loop. And then if we head straight down this way, hopefully he should stick to this area. While I'm cultivating the rest. But we shall see. And then once we finish cultivating the rest of it, there's a good chance that might have to seed that bit. There's a good chance we might need some more fertiliser. Right, now this bit's going to be a little bit tricky for him, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully he'll be able to work it out. Although I do get the feeling that maybe Derek is a few sandwiches short of a picnic. Okay, so that's his outline marked out. Hopefully he won't have too much trouble with that. I'll get this up the top here and then we'll send him a text message. Off he goes. Different disguise today. Alright, we better crack on with the cultivating, otherwise he's going to be caught up with us in no time. Unless he just gets down the bottom and decides that's him finished. Highly likely. But we shall see.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you, only God knew about. All those little moments. Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan.
Right, so we've just had a message from Derek. His tank is empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Derek to drive up to the store. To get the drill refilled. And then he can come back. This is the last little bit that I've got to do. Oh, there he is, look. Where on earth is he going? Well, okay then. The store isn't even that way, Derek. Ah, he's using the faint track that you can see in the ground there. Interesting. Alright, well we'll leave him to it. He's doing a pretty good job at the minute, so can't really argue with him. Yeah, it's all looking pretty good at the minute. I might have to go up with the trailer and get a few more bags of seed and fertiliser, to be perfectly honest, to allow him to finish. But at least sending him off there to start with does enable him to get going again pretty soon. Let's put the cultivator back, we'll get the trailer. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. One of those pesky trees. Where do I put this? Can I put it here? No. That hasn't worked out well at all. Can I put it? Will it stay on if I put it here? No, probably not. Never mind. Let's ignore that then. Come back for that another time with the other trailer. Right. We shall park this up here. What's that? That's a bag of lime there. Don't need that right now. So we'll park that up there. Get the trailer. We'll go get some more seed and fertilizer bags bought. Wonder who will make it there first, me or Derek? Given that he's taken the scenic route. Man, indeed. Right, I'll see you up at the store then. Aha, there he is then. Derek's filled up on seed and fertilizer, and he's heading off back to the field. That's good then. Means he can crack on while we're getting backup supplies. If he's going to be as useful as this, I really don't mind paying him a wage. Right then. What do you think we need in terms of seeds and fertilizer then? There's no harm in getting quite a few, I don't think. 6 bags of seed should do. Fertilizer, now that is extremely expensive. And in some cases we get through more than others. But I think 6 bags of that should do us as well. Well, I do hope I can get these onto the trailer with the forklift. Right. Let's give it a go. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. Especially with them so heavy that it lifts the back wheels off the ground. Tilt it back as much as possible. Oh yes, look at that. It works. Uh-oh. Yes. I knew I picked the right forklift for the job. Right, I'm going to get all these loaded up and then we will catch up on the way back down to the farm. Oh, I reckon 6,000 litres of seed and fertiliser. Should be alright. It'll definitely do this field anyway. And then we'll have some ready for next year too. So Derek's got back and he started work on the field again. Not sure if he's going to be able to do the whole thing, but he'll definitely be alright to do the square that we've laid out for him. And as soon as that's all done, it'll be bedtime. He's earning his wages today, is Derek? You can see that field from over here. That's cool. Right, I'm leaving the cows and the sheep to eat down what they've got in their troughs, because I'm going to be improving their situation after they finish that. Both cows and sheep. Right, if we take this up round the top, then it's there for him to refill from when he needs to. He's getting on really well. Really well. That's going to be a nice big sorghum field. Definitely could do with some lime though, that's the thing. Gonna need a lot of lime for all three of our fields next year. That's something we're going to have to think about. Nice to have someone else to help on the farm. And he's not doing a bad job. I think what I'll do is I'll let him finish off this bit here. I'll then do the little bit that we've got up here. And then he can finish off down the bottom here. This is going to be a nice big field of sorghum. Really nice big field of sorghum. But what have we got planted? Just to remind myself, that's canola, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got canola, sunflowers and sorghum. Oh, he has missed a bit there. Oh dear. Well. We can always mop that up afterwards, can't we? Right. I shall see you when he's finished this bit. Right there. Well, Derek's just finished off his section there. I'm just going to go and tidy up the bit that he missed over here. Although I thought it would be obvious, but it clearly isn't. Ah, it is obvious. It's up here, though. Just got to get that little section there. Job done. Right, now we'll go and top up. We'll do the top section up here. And then we'll set it up for him to finish off the bottom. Quite excited about this. Definitely going to need a bigger trailer though. Yes, once we've sold the silage, we're going to be getting a bigger trailer. And we're going to be trying to sort out the animals. I think we're going to focus on the cows. Well, there we go. We've got all the top bit done. And Derek's going to be finishing off this bottom bit. Which is good, really, because it's getting late. And I believe that raccoons can see rather well in the dark. But even if he can't, he's got all the lights on the tractor. I'd say that was a pretty good day's work, to be perfectly honest. But it is definitely evident that we are going to need to get ourselves a bigger seed drill. That one was huge when all we had was the little field. But we've got much more than the little field now. Right, I'm going to let Derek crack on with this. And I'm going to go for a rest. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for more Survival Challenge. Bye for now.